They're two of the biggest names in K-pop, BLACKPINK's Jennie and soloist IU. Both are global icons with millions of fans, each hailed not only for their immense talent, but also for their clean, poised public images. But now, they're at the center of an escalating controversy that could change everything. It all started with a shocking episode of a relatively unknown podcast, an episode that's now making global headlines and causing outrage in the K-pop community. What happened? Why is this spiraling so quickly? And what does this mean for the future of these beloved stars? This is the full breakdown, unfiltered, unedited, and unrelenting. On May 27, 2025, an episode of the podcast Above the Influence aired and quickly went viral. The hosts, known for courting controversy, invited entrepreneur and influencer Kira as a guest. What followed shocked listeners, and soon the world. Kira made explosive claims about K-pop idols allegedly being involved in sex work for high-powered international elites. She even named specific idols, most notably IU, stating that she had heard from an inside source that IU was paid $500,000 for a single night by an unnamed billionaire. But it didn't stop there. Co-host Woohak escalated things further by telling a story allegedly shared with him by a BMW heir. According to him, this heir boasted about spending the night with BLACKPINK's Jennie and referenced an intimate video that was supposedly recorded during the encounter. The podcast provided no proof, no names, no documents, no images, no video, nothing. And yet, the damage was already done. Almost immediately, the clip began circulating on social media, igniting a storm of backlash. Fans of Jennie and IU, known for their loyalty and digital prowess, mobilized en masse. Within hours, hashtags like #Sue the Podcast, Protect Jennie, and I Justice for IU began trending worldwide. Fan bases demanded legal action against the podcast hosts and accused them of spreading dangerous, baseless slander. IU's fandom, Uina, pointed out how the star has maintained an unblemished reputation over her 15-year career. She's known for her charity work, clean image, and emotional songwriting. BLACKPINK's Blink fandom noted that Jennie, too, has faced her share of online rumors, but none so egregious or malicious. Both fan bases began petitioning the agencies, EDAM Entertainment for IU and YG Entertainment for Jennie, to take swift legal action against the podcast. As the controversy grew, major Korean news outlets picked up the story, and international media soon followed. Despite the viral outrage, both IU and Jennie remained silent. Their agencies, too, issued no statements. This silence only fueled speculation. Some fans interpreted it as a sign that legal teams were already working behind the scenes. Others feared that the damage to their reputations was already irreversible. In South Korea, defamation is taken seriously, even if the allegations are false. Under Korean law, making unsubstantiated claims that damage someone's reputation can lead to civil and criminal penalties. The law applies regardless of whether the statement is true or false if it defames a person's character. Legal experts weighed in on the situation, saying the podcast host could face heavy fines, lawsuits, and even jail time if found guilty. Meanwhile, the podcast creators attempted to downplay the backlash. In a follow-up video, Woohak claimed they were simply quoting stories shared with them by others and insisted they weren't accusing anyone directly. He argued it was all just gossip, speculation, and free speech. But legal analysts disagreed, stating that even repeating defamatory statements can be grounds for legal action. The scandal also sheds light on a growing issue in today's media landscape: the rise of influencer-driven platforms that blur the lines between fact and fiction. In an era where podcasts, YouTube channels, and TikTok videos can reach millions overnight, misinformation travels faster than ever. And when it targets celebrities, especially women in the K-pop industry, it can cause irreparable harm. Jennie and IU are more than just pop stars. They are brands, role models, and cultural icons. The stakes here aren't just reputational. False claims can impact endorsement deals, global partnerships, and mental health. In a culture that prizes image and virtue, even unverified rumors can destroy careers. It's not the first time K-pop idols have been targeted by salacious gossip, but the explicit nature of these claims and the global attention they've garnered sets this incident apart. Industry insiders worry that this could set a dangerous precedent, where podcasts and influencers push the limits of defamation just to go viral. Support for Jennie and IU continues to grow. Several K-pop artists and influencers have spoken out, calling for greater accountability in digital media. One idol, who wished to remain anonymous, told a Korean news outlet, "We were not immune to lies just because we re-famous. These rumors hurt our families, our fans, and our careers. There must be consequences." As of now, fans await a formal response from EDAM and YG. Rumors suggest legal teams have already gathered evidence, screen recordings, and transcriptions in preparation for a defamation lawsuit. Some are even calling on Spotify and Apple Podcasts to remove the episode for violating terms of service related to harmful content. This scandal isn't just about two celebrities. It's about how we consume media, how quickly misinformation spreads, and how far people will go for clicks. The implications are vast, for Jennie, for IU, and for every public figure who's ever been the target of baseless rumors. What happens next could reshape how we hold influencers accountable for their words. Will there be lawsuits, public apologies, or will this controversy quietly fade away, only to resurface with the next viral rumor? For now, one thing is clear. K-pop fans are no longer just an audience. They are a force, organized, vocal, and unwilling to stand by while their idols are dragged through the mud. Whether you're a fan or not, this is a cultural moment worth watching. We'll keep following this story as it develops. Subscribe and stay tuned for updates, because in the world of celebrity and scandal, the truth is often more dramatic than fiction.